That's that good shit right there.
So hi. Hey. My name's Dylan.
I am Haley.
And this is the first episode of the Chorus Effect podcast. Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, though if they somehow listen, what's up?
Send me some peps.
That's what you'll be hearing in the background the entire time. Is us chugging a delicious 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper.
I've been waiting to crack this open.
It's been sitting in the fridge for the past few hours. Specifically for that joke. So, you might be asking, lips trembling, what am I listening to?
Oh my god, we're scaring so many people.
Frankly, I don't know. We're two friends, a couple of buds, and constantly we say to each other, we're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And people should listen to us.
So we're gonna see if maybe other people think we're funny.
Yeah.
That might be a swing and a miss, but...
Yeah, maybe there'll be an audience, not including our immediate family.
Right. I am
no,
not...
they can't listen to us.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
thought about that. Just by me saying fucking, like I've cut out like half my family.
My parents can't know who the real me is. I can't let them know.
No. I can name at least 3 things that I know about you that I can never mention in front of your family.
Well, that's terrifying. I can't even think of 3 things like that. But like, same to you.
Well,
yeah.
Oh god! Specifically, our conversation earlier, with the clip you sent me and the very specific sexual act.
What in the
ass eating?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's a taboo topic.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I can think of one specific thing that. I alluded to my mom. Like, I just kind of, like, made a joke about it, and she was like, God, I hope not.
Oh, no. What was it?
Oh, God, we're just going hard right now. We're not even 3 minutes in.
Get to know you.
Well, you know the YouTuber, Miss London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know how I'm horribly attracted to her.
Right.
And you know her dark secret.
Yeah, of course.
Don't tell nobody about it.
It's on the down
She got a penis.
That woman got a pee-pee.
Yeah, no. That's a big no. That's a big no in my Catholic household.
Wait, what led up to your mom saying I hope not?
Oh, I just said,
You said I'd fuck a woman.
Basically, I said I wouldn't mind sleeping with a hot woman if she was born a man. You know, if she was, like, good-looking enough or something like that.
And your mom said, please say psych.
Oh, no. She held me at gunpoint. She said, say psych right now.
She's all with a smile. Dylan, I'm going to give you 30 seconds before I kick you the fuck out of this house.
The other hand is scrubbing dishes in the sink. I said, haha, just kidding, Mom, JK.
She's not even looking at you.
I'm going to go back up to my bedroom. Just sobbing for the rest of the day. Watching London's videos on repeat.
Ooh, okay, here's a question.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. If you're a parent...
Go on.
One day.
Yes.
When you're a parent one day.
Yeah. No time soon.
Right. Oh, yeah, no. What is something your kid could say to you that you were like, fuck, on the inside? You're like, God, I was hoping...
Well, homosexuality's up there.
Oh,
no,
right.
I'm kidding. No.
Damn.
God. If they were like some kind of like extremist of some kind,
hopefully, if you love your child, they won't turn out that way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here's hoping. I plan to be a doting father. It used to be furry. It honestly used to be. If my kid was being a furry, I'd be like, God damn it. But I've warmed up. I still wouldn't be excited if my kid was going around dressed up as like a wolf or something.
Oh my God.
But I feel like there are worse things they could do. And there's
Is there?
There are levels to it because listen, to you listening right now, if you've ever seen Crystal the Fox or like Lopunny from Pokemon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's levels to that shit. And we have to admit,
Okay.
No, thank you for your input.
Yeah.
We have to admit that dressing up as an animal is the highest level of that shit, and that's the extreme part of it, okay? I hope you know what I'm talking about. That being said, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot my kids could, like, come out to me about, and I just be like, well, alright. Dinner's at 5.
I think mine would be, the first thing that came to my head is if they told me they like Taylor Swift.
Really?
That'd be fucking awful.
Really?
I'm not sorry for that.
Yeah, music wasn't on that list for me.
Music is a big part. Oh my god, if my kid has shit taste in music, no, like,
I know,
God.
but the chances are, like, your kid's not gonna have the same taste as you. I mean, do you have the same?
I can't have that, Dylan.
I know, but like, I know a lot of your music taste definitely come from like your dad, right?
Not really.
Really?
Mostly from my mom, actually.
I feel like a lot of like older bands you mentioned.
Actually, okay, well, there's a difference between like that being part of my taste in music and me just being accustomed to that sound because that's what I grew up with.
Okay,
and
fair.
it gives you like a nostalgic feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Same with a lot of the stuff that my mom listens to. I probably, if I developed my own taste in music separate from that, I probably wouldn't listen to it either. Well, mostly my mom, she dips into like the 70s soul shit, which is where I like to be, the R&B and stuff. Most of my music taste comes from Anthony.
Your brother. Yeah.
My brother Anthony.
Yes.
Not now,
No.
but when we were younger.
His music has changed.
Very much so. I like some of the stuff. If he ever listens to this, Anthony, I'm sorry.
All she does is talk shit about her brother's music.
I
If he ever listens to this. No.
No, I don't. No, but he used to make some really cool shit with his friend Willis. I loved that shit, and no offense to him, but he'll show me things now, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't have the same sparkle it used to. Oh. And I'm the younger sibling, and I'm judging my older siblings' work. Like, I'm glad you're into that, but like growing up with the shit that he was listening to, which was like the 90s rap, R&B, like early 2000s shit, like a bunch of Neo, a bunch of Eminem, a bunch of Usher, Alicia Keys. Very cool. Now it's like none of those things, and so not only do my parents not listen to that stuff, but he doesn't even listen to it anymore, so I'm just kind of floating over here.
It really reminds me of my sister and her like triangle of like vastly different music tastes.
Yeah. It's weird, that combination.
Yeah. My sister
Haley.
My sister Haley, not this Haley.
Nope.
They're spelled differently.
Same middle name though. Same initials.
It's genuinely creepy. But my sister Haley, the earliest really big music taste I remember her having was like screamo punk, like Asking Alexandria kind of screamo.
Which is very fitting to her. I feel like that is something I would expect.
She had a brief stint as a scene girl. Like there are
I can see that.
Yeah, very very funny picture. She does not like us pulling up.
We all have those.
Of course. Middle school was that era. Yeah.
Oh, I had black hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, black-haired Haley.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, like straight up like Asking Alexandria, Devil Wears Prada, like those
Wow.
Yeah, those kinds of screamo bands. And some of that shit sounded really cool. Like I'm into like some of that shit now. Not to that level, but like yeah, in that ballpark, I guess. Yeah.
There's some overlap.
Yeah, but then she transitioned to like what do you call it? Like the Young Money Arab music, like Nicki Minaj and all that. Drake, she'll have Drake.
Right, yeah. I would have been more surprised if she went from the screamo thing to the other end.
Which we'll get to.
I feel like maybe that like rap 2010s shit that makes sense as a gateway almost.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people have that like triangle going on. Honestly,
but it just seems like it's such a especially because the third one we'll get to. It seems like such an outlier because you could definitely have like someone who's into screamo and who's into rap hip hop,
right?
But you know,
that's what I'm saying. And then the last one
she's
comes in.
so into country. Like,
And that's where I lose all respect.
yeah,
for her.
like Luke Bryan and like every other song is about a beer in a pickup truck or having a beer in a pickup truck.
And their
Like
tractors.
their
And their sister wives.
oh god, I just think of the Bo Burnham song where he's like, a cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans. Scratch that last one.
Cold jeans.
That's a beautiful song. But yeah, I mean, no secret already, we are not into country music. No.
Not even. Okay. There, I can actually think of like a couple songs that I will make exceptions for.
Is the one that I don't know the name of the song?
Yes.
Was it the one that goes? It's a quarter.
Yes.
Yeah. That song.
"Need You
that's
Now" by Lady Antebellum. That shit fucking slaps
It's
for
a
no
banger
reason.
of a song.
So that
I just
song,
sang along to it last week, actually.
it's saved in my Spotify library. It's that song, the fucking Carrie Underwood song, "Before He Cheats."
Oh, yep. That song played right before that other one.
Right, because who doesn't like to scream those lyrics?
I would love to hear a Punkos Pop version
Ooh,
of that
they're-
song.
Actual punk goes by. I'm sure someone did like a punk cover of it.
Oh,
somewhere.
of course, yeah. But like, I remember that day after hearing that song. I remember picturing when like the whiny voice would come in, and then when the screamo voice would come in. And I say that being a fan of that music, you have to admit that like that's kind of a fair description. Oh, God, okay, we're gonna get back in this, but I just want to say, this is what you ever just that song, Lil Nas X, "Old Town Road."
Yeah.
God, that song sounds so perfect for Punkos Pop.
I love Lil Nas X. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's really cool.
He's a funny guy on Twitter.
Yeah, the dude is a troll on everything. You should see his TikToks. It's like, aren't you like an artist? Like, what are you doing out here? Go back in the studio.
Country. I was gonna say there's a country song by Seether, which is probably the closest thing to country that I listen to. Yeah, they're not a country band.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a country band name.
No. It's a great song. It's literally just called Country Song.
Of course. Okay.
I recommend Country Song by Seether. I recommend it to anyone listening. Now after those two songs played in the car last week, another song came up, and I want to ask you your opinion on this band.
Okay.
Because
do I know?
You know the band. Oh, they're very popular,
Okay.
and they're very popular for being hated. And I personally don't understand the hate.
Is it Nickelback?
It is Nickelback. Photograph came on, and
Look at the.
I'll be honest with you, I love that song. I really do.
I just think of the Vine. Look at this graph. I'll be honest with you. Other than that song, I don't think I could name a single song of theirs. I know they were like on the radio all the time, like when we were in like middle school ish, maybe a little bit before that. Could not tell you. I couldn't name a single thing from their discography.
I know that there were two other songs definitely that I listened to by them. I couldn't tell you what they're called, but one of them was a really sappy song about what was it? It was called "If Everyone Cared."
Oh.
If the lyrics from like "If everyone cared and nobody lied, if everyone loved and nobody, yeah. It was a sappy song like that. I thought it was really beautiful when I was 13. I am sad.
My girl left me.
We are all so sad. And the chorus comes in. We're all sad.
Wait. So this reminded me of... Oh, shoot. It left my brain.
Goddamn. I know.
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
What was Nickelback?
Nickelback.
I'll give you a Nickelback. Oh, I remember now. Thank you.
God, wow.
I remember.
That was right in my face.
Sorry. About like artists that people just generally hate.
Yes.
Michael Bublé. Thoughts?
I have no problem with him.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Do people hate him?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. My parents hate him. I used to have I'm so sorry.
You motherfucker. This is canceled. Done. I'm unplugging the microphone right now.
I did have a distaste towards him because of Bonton. That holiday playlist could go fuck itself. It was so bad.
Okay.
All of their playlists were so bad.
We worked at Bonton for a few years. For context here, don't bother looking it up. It's a husk. Whatever you find, it's a zombie of its former self. It is not the same thing. Now, there was the one song they played on the Christmas playlist where, God, I cannot.
Of his?
No, not Michael Bublé. It's like it was a group of men singing.
Oh God.
With "Run Run Reindeer," I think it was.
Ooh, yeah.
I thought that always sounded really cool. I don't know.
The Beach Boys? Isn't that their song?
Might have been.
I'm pretty sure that's the Beach Boys.
Okay, well, if it was Beach Boys, I know they got it in them to deliver me a good Christmas song.
I like the Beach Boys. Yeah. I do.
So then...
But when you hear the same 5 songs over and over again, you kind of start to hate it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it, but not a lot.
Yeah. At my current job, which I don't know if I want to be naming it right now, because I don't want to tie myself to it.
I don't tie my job to me. I love my job.
Let's say I work at a major U.S. retailer.
Don't get too specific now.
Okay, well... and my store director back in, I think it was either November or December, was telling me that an older woman, or as my one manager would call them, a very seasoned guest.
Oh.
Yeah. A non-young woman. She complained to my store director, like, yeah, that's why you don't even have Christmas songs playing anymore.
God.
And no,
what form did you just revert to?
I think I must have shrank like 3 feet just now.
A little bit.
But literally, as soon as the woman stormed away, a Christmas song played.
Of course.
Yeah. I personally, it sounded like everything we had was a Christmas song. So I mean, I don't know. This probably one of those people that thinks there's like a war on Christmas or something.
A war? Okay.
Yeah. I know you've heard.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
I planned on making a video about this. Come like December. Yeah.
Oh,
but I just want to say it right here. I don't get the fucking issue with saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I think you should just take the sentiment that comes from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I mean, it do be Christmas time.
Yeah.
It do quite literally be Christmas.
Christmas time, yeah.
Christmas.
Listen, if someone said to me like, "Oh, Happy Hanukkah," I wouldn't be like, "I'm not Jewish." I'd be like, "Oh, thanks," and then that would have been it.
You too. Fuck no.
like it's just like, who gives a shit? No one's coming after you when they say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. No one's forcing their religion or lack thereof down your throat.
Yeah, we're two very not religious people.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I'd be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, and you enjoy yours. Yeah.
And to you.
Waving a hanky to them. Yes, you as well.
And also with you.
The black circle just closes in.
No, but yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't know. Like, what type of goodbye should you say? Like, if you're gonna be picky about, like, salutations, don't pick and choose.
Enjoy your December.
Have a nice...
wintry month.
It snows.
Have a nice pre-New Year's period. Pre-New Year's, post-Thanksgiving.
I don't think I would know what to do if someone said that to me.
I think I'd just be like, hey, yeah, Merry Christmas, bud.
Honestly, I don't pay attention to it. I think I dissociate when I'm cashing people out.
Probably.
I don't think I...
You never come to me with any like terrible like customer stories, so I think you probably just don't register or anything.
I don't think I do.
Yeah.
No, I just be laughing with my coworkers half the time.
We could fill probably a whole podcast with just our stories of terrible customers.
Oh yeah, well most of them are from Bonton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those old ladies were the fucking worst. I'm
God.
not even gonna front. Like, they had... Something was going on in each and every one of their lives where,
Yeah.
like, we became the targets for all of their aggression.
It's 70 years of, like,
Just pent
husbands
up anger.
neglecting them, like, rambunctious children and grandchildren,
Yeah. Oh my god.
and then we were just the outlet for it.
They were just waiting for us to say, oh, sorry, this coupon expired.
Yeah.
And they would explode.
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, you waited 3 months to use this coupon. It's no longer valid.
What the fuck do you
I need a
mean?
manager here. No.
Dialing 400 was always fun. Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh my god. I got a buddy of mine who works at Tops, and at my job we have walkies.
Right.
And I told him, I was like all these issues you tell me about, I was like, why don't you guys just buy walkies?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I know you guys got the money to buy like a 30 pack of
Right.
like walkies. Like, it
How
cannot
much could
be.
they possibly be? Right.
Seriously, and we'll probably sound so out of touch when we find out. Like, I was just like $900.
Let me look it up while you're telling the story.
Okay. When I started working at the job I work at now, I started working there after Bonton closed, and like the amount of like tech that this store had compared to Bonton, it was just, it was like I was like in like cryogenic stasis. And like I was stuck in the year like 2005, and like holy shit, like 15 years have passed.
All right. Right here on Amazon,
Mm.
these look like the walkies that the police have, but comes with the like earpiece plug-in. There are
Which
10
I don't
of
even
them.
have.
You don't? Oh yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
This is a 10-pack. Comes with the earpieces. $135.
I know Tops can afford that.
I mean, like, it does solve a lot of issues.
Mhm.
I don't have any at my job right now, but it's because the store is so small and we don't
Yeah.
really need it.
Mhm.
But like should I talk about my previous job? Should I name it?
Well, if you don't work there anymore.
I don't work there anymore, but like,
As long as I can't go back to the job you're at now.
just to be safe.
Just
let
be
me
safe.
not.
Yeah, don't say
At my old job, my previous job, we had walkie-talkies, and it was very much necessary because people love to steal from there. And, you know, trying to be discreet, you're not going to, like, frantically run up to a manager and be like, go check these people out. You just be like,
Yeah.
I wish we would have had, like, code words or, like literal, like, numbers that we'd say, we got, like a purple dog in the back of kids. You might want to check that out. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at loss prevention, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, I do not pay attention to my surroundings whatsoever. People could be robbing me blind right in front, like, literally right in front of my eyes, especially at my job now, because it is, like, it's so small. I should be able to see.
Yeah.
I don't. But even if we do, we're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah,
Which is annoying.
Yeah, the rules of loss prevention, I think, at both of our stores are bullshit.
It's been at every place I've worked.
Yeah,
And it's
Bonton
like,
too.
If you see something, say something, but not to the person that's stealing.
Literally watching them do it. Yeah. Well,
I have to go tattle.
Yeah, I remember at Bonton, the best story I have was some guy walked in right in front of me, picked up 2 air fryers, and just walked out. To this day, I've never witnessed a theft so brazen. He knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, and I guarantee you he was never caught.
The one time at Bonton, sus as fuck dude, came in and, like, bolted towards the vacuums. Took a cart with him. You know, a very smart person who is trying to steal would do. Yeah, take a cart. And then secondly, put a vacuum in the cart where it does not fit because those carts were tiny.
They were very tiny carts, just meant for wheeling around a few pairs of clothing.
So stupid. He then goes from where all the cleaning supplies are and then goes to the nearest, like, where the perimeter of the store would start, and then just walked along the edges of the store until he reached the doors in home, and frantically was trying to open up the door and pull the cart out with him, with the vacuum fucking falling out of the cart because it does not fit. Meanwhile, I'm helping a customer, and we're all just watching him struggle to get out of the door. And I couldn't obviously do anything about it. I'm just watching it like, man, a vacuum? Like, out of everything in here, a fucking vacuum? And then my customer bolts out the door after him, got his license plate number, and then when I called our manager, she, like, called the police, and they, like, caught him just a little bit down the road. Bless that woman that went out there after him, because you never know, like, what these people got on them.
If I'll be honest with you, if I were you cashing that customer out, I probably would have just, like, under the table 10% off.
I think I must have. I must have done something. But I literally, like, I was just watching this dude, like, in amazement. I'm like, I'm so disappointed in you.
I hope when, like, the cops got him, like, they got the handcuffs on, and then, like, one cop just goes, oh, first time.
He's like, yeah, man, I didn't know what I was doing.
A vacuum? Jeez.
I just thought I would grab the biggest thing in there and go for it.
Start small with, like, a waffle iron or something.
So many options in that store.
Yeah, they're much smaller, easier to steal things in that store. Oh my god,
like all of the Pyrex shit?
Yeah.
People love that.
Yeah, we had a worker at Bonton who worked in the cosmetics department. I don't even know her name, so I can't even incriminate her. But
do I know what this is?
You think you were long gone when this happened? Oh. Yeah. She basically, there's a woman who worked in the makeup jewelry department who just stole a bunch of samples of makeup. And we all knew she was doing it, but, like, we weren't allowed to call her out. Like, there was some weird loophole where we couldn't look in her purse. We had to let her walk out with these samples. Because none of us watched her do it, but, like, we had it on camera. I don't get it.
Something ain't adding up here, don't I feel like you definitely could have said something.
No, we all knew. Everyone in the store knew.
And the managers?
And the managers. Everyone knew.
Was she tenured?
No, she was new. She was working there for maybe 6 months when it was happening. Less than. I could not tell you if I ever run into our old AP guy, like, because he works at the mall now.
I know.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
He does not recognize me.
No.
I look a little different, to be fair.
I'll have to ask him if I ever see him again. But I never shop at the mall.
He came into my previous job before, I think.
Yeah. What was he shopping for?
I don't think he was shopping. I think he was doing LP stuff.
Oh, nice. I just thought
because there's like a group chat that all the, like, main store managers are in. I feel like, I don't know if this is not supposed to be known, but
tread carefully.
There's a group chat, so, like, other store managers, if they had just gotten stolen from, they would let other store managers know, like, if you see these people come in, they just took a bunch of shit from us, so, like, watch out.
Yeah. Well, the AP at my store, he's a buddy of mine, and he said that he's in a group chat with APs from the area.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, he's like, yeah, I'm like, in his group chat, they got, like, the Wegmans LP, they got the Tops LP, just, like, all of, like, the major stores in the area, they're all in, like, one group chat. They're like, hey, we just got hit, like, watch out, or something.
I feel like grocery stores, like, is it that big of a deal if you steal groceries?
Yeah, I mean, like, stealing is still...
Yeah, but, like, food...
Okay, we're gonna go the Les Mis route here. It's like, oh, I just stole a loaf of bread, but it's like, yeah, you still shouldn't steal. We get it.
Yeah.
But, like...
Should there be, like, people for that, though? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so, like, I literally don't care if anyone steals anywhere. I mean, it sucks, it's shitty, and it's annoying, but I don't care at the same time. Like, alright, you're a piece of shit, but whatever. This isn't my stuff. I didn't make it. Whatever. It probably is almost free to make, and then we sell it for however much, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That type of shit. But, like, food? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's also not
If you're
fair.
gonna steal anything.
It's not fair to the people who are paying money.
Well, of course.
I mean, if I had a lineup of thieves and I had to let one of them go, I'd let the food thief go.
Right.
So yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't want to, but if I had to, food thief goes.
All right, give me your wrist. Like,
fine, give me a piece.
show me what you got. Let me
Take one whole slice of their cake. Like, fine, you leave with this.
I'm gonna take all the middle pieces of the loaf of bread. You can have the ends.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, every Oreo you have in there, I'm licking each individual one. Except for one, I'm not going to tell you which.
Be right back.
He walks out, I turn to the other 4 thieves, I'm like, I licked all of them.
And they're all like, yeah, baby.
I'm like, okay, and the rest of you are going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to explore?
Let's go.
Our education.
Oh, okay.
We're a couple of...
College graduates.
Yeah. I graduated from the University of Buffalo with a bachelor's in communication.
And I graduated last year from Fredonia with a bachelor's in criminal justice and sociology.
Yeah, you see.
Ow.
Yeah, that's right. We're liberal arts. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, I started off as business administration when I started back at community college. Accounting kicked my ass. And I was like, maybe business, focus in business ain't for me. I wanted to do writing, but my school did not offer writing. So I went into...
That's strange.
Yeah, it was. Like looking at all the other people that go to that school.
Yeah.
So I was humanities and social science, which is just a branch of liberal arts.
Right.
But I got an associate's in that. I went to UB, and I enrolled in communication. Now, I want to stress that communication is not the same as communications, plural. That is more media-focused. Communication that I went into is more focused on the study of communication, and actually has a lot of overlap with psychology.
Of course.
Yes, and which I'm a very big fan of.
I was just going to say, you love that shit.
I'm very big into that shit. That shit, I want more on my plate, is what I'm trying to say. I actually...
Oh,
fuck! I saw the panic in my eyes.
Okay.
I actually wanted to minor in psychology.
Oh yeah, I believe I asked you at one point, like while we're in the thick of school, I was like, it sounds like maybe you just want to do that. Are you gonna just switch to psych? Cause like.
Well, the thing is, they would have wanted me to stay for like, at the very least, another year, and I really didn't want that. I was like, I'm happy with communication.
Was it just to switch to that, or to do both? It would take an extra year.
Just adding on a psych minor would have made me stay another year.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I do love psych, but again, there was a lot of overlap between psych and communication. And it's funny because I remember I took a psychology course in the fall of 2019, and I loved that. I can't remember the name of it. It was I honestly can't remember the name, but it was like a 300 level course. I loved it. I loved my professor. She was awesome. I sat in the front row. I was basically a teacher's pet. I went up and did like demonstrations. I asked questions throughout the class.
Yeah, you look like the type.
Yeah, I got a C. Yeah. As much as I loved that class, I was into it. I could not retain the material. I got a C.
Yike.
Yeah.
You tried.
I know, yeah.
C's get degrees, my friend.
Damn right, and there's one hanging above my desk at home right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have like my communication classes that I got A's in. So I mean, I guess I chose the right major. I feel like there's a certain overlap. I want you to go into like your stuff, but I feel like there's a good overlap between like communication and sociology.
Yeah.
The waiver.
You're not- No, because now I'm getting nervous because I told you, I feel like, I got this whole degree. I don't know that I could tell you a thing about it.
Okay. Well, here's something I think would be a fun exercise. Because you must retain, like, certain aspects of sociology.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, you've told me about stuff.
Yeah.
So,
well, as it's happening, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, right now,
Yeah.
can you name one thing you learned from sociology that really sticks with you that you think is just fucking cool?
Oh. Well, okay, so one of the main things that I think about the most, it's not even sociology, it's from criminal justice.
Okay, still counts.
Yeah. Which is actually a funny thing. Criminal justice came after I added that as my second major.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I learned more from that. But that was one of those things where, like, I got, like, an A in every class in criminal justice, and some of the social classes, I was like, I'm kind of lagging.
Mm-hmm.
But, so it was from my intro to criminal justice class, and my very, very wonderful professor, Dr. Finkelday, love her.
It's a great name.
Yeah, that was, like, her first year, like, the first class that she did at our school, and she was amazing. And she'd be like, so here's one of my pet peeves about this. And I would love when she'd go out on tangents like that, because it'd be things that, like, you don't really think about.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that I noticed a lot that I learned from that class is when people don't think that there's a distinction between jail and prison.
No, yeah, I was thinking about this earlier.
And I think about it all the time, because, like, if you're watching a show or something and they'll say one or the other, I'll be like, well, that's not correct, because I'll, like, have her little voice in my head saying, like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, like, there's a difference. And it was on, like, all of her exams, because she'd be like, now don't remember, don't forget.
Whatever you do, don't retain this information.
She'd be like, don't forget, tell me what the difference is between jail and prison. And so that's something that I think about all the time. Jail, by the way, is for sort of lesser offenses. You go to jail, there's less programs in jail, you get out much sooner. You're usually there for less than a year or slightly over a year. You usually do not stay in jail longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
Prison has way more programs, way more rehabilitation programs. You stay there for sometimes the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's where life sentences are served out, in a prison. Jail is more of like a holding center, and it can be a holding center while you're awaiting trial, and you can be sent from jail to prison.
Now, is jail more of like a county, like state
Yes.
thing, and are prisons more federal, but they can also be privately owned?
Yeah.
I feel like we have the same feelings on privately owned prisons. Yeah. Okay. For context, this is gonna come up. I know it's gonna come up in future podcasts, but Haley is definitely. It'd be fair to say, call you a socialist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm more of a centrist. I kind of lean capitalist. Yeah. I'm all about that free market, baby.
Oh,
My fucking Noah, my brother.
Love him. Favorite.
Yes, of course. He at our we worked together, and he wanted to find a way to get more workers to go up and help at the cash registers when we don't have enough people. He was like, I feel like we should like reward them, like, you know, the more people that go up and help at the registers, like, you know, there's like a chance for them to win a prize or something. And I was like, oh, you mean
incentivize?
Yeah, I was like, incentivization. You're speaking like a real capitalist right now, Noah.
Did he go, damn it?
Nah,
You got me.
No, he blushed. Take that.
Aw, Noah blushing. How cute.
Okay. But yes, that's where we stand. What would you even call that?
Mm-hmm.
Like that spectrum. The
don't
capitalist
know.
socialist spectrum.
Are they opposites that way? Like, completely? I feel like there's gotta be some overlap.
I've always
there.
seen it as like a linear spectrum,
Okay.
but I mean, I could totally be wrong about that. I mean, I'm not an expert on it.
Neither am I.
I just know people refer to like capitalism as like the right and socialism as the left. But like that being said, like Haley and I are both left leaning politically.
Yeah.
I'd say as far as I'm definitely more to the center than you are, but we're
Yes.
both like, you know, for the to easily explain it, liberals.
I got a little bit of the gay in me, so I kind of have to be towards the left.
I'm only like 3%.
Right.
So, like, yeah. Again,
That's why you're towards the middle.
Miss London, if you're watching, please hit me up.
Get in this man's DMs immediately.
Yo, what's up? Nah, she's Canadian. I don't know.
I don't know if that's a stretch there.
Yeah, that's
pushing
the
it.
penis was one thing. The maple leaf, I don't know.
The moose.
Duh.
He doesn't mean it. If you want to DM him, do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't be shy.
Oh God, okay. Because we watched that video together of her reading Onision's quotes in like ASMR.
Yeah.
When I first discovered that video, I didn't know she was trans.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly felt bad watching it because at the time I was in a relationship, and I felt bad watching it because of how attracted I was to her.
Damn.
Yeah.
She got you fucked up.
She did. She really did. And then we
Damn.
watched it, and then I found out she was transgender, and I was like, oh, fuck. That's another layer to all of this.
Had to do a lot of
Some
self-reflection.
Yeah. Dude, I remember the first time I found I was attracted to a transgender woman, and I really had to sit there and think, and I was like, what
does this
mean? What's up with this?
I've had conversations with myself about things like that, but it was mostly about gender identity, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I am still a cis woman as of right now.
As of right now.
As of right now. Hey, it could change. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think it will, but...
A few bonks on the head, and maybe you'll figure it out.
Never say never.
Well,
I had to get it in there.
And that's it. That's where it's over. Yeah. No. Basically, the way I see it, because I know we're all dying to know, is it's not that it's a man who looks like a woman.
Right.
It's a hot woman who
has
was
parts.
who was born a man and just has yet to get that sorted out.
Get it sorted out. I've done a lot of people just like
they don't care.
they just carry on.
Yeah, I think it really depends on like the level of gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's talked about it. There's a YouTube video where she has talked about Miss London specifically, where she's talked about like if she plans on getting that removed. But
getting that removed.
Well, listen.
Getting bottom surgery.
Yes, okay.
There you go.
She got the top surgery. It looks great.
Right. 2 thumbs up from this guy.
But it's really cool, the advancement in technology when it comes to that stuff. I mean, the things they can do now to make it as like realistic as possible.
Right.
It's really fascinating.
I've seen the
results
where it's no. What?
I don't know what you look up. I don't know.
No. Like sometimes it'll like weird shit comes up on TikTok. Okay.
Oh yeah,
it's
I know.
just like a cartoonish like example of the surgery. What is the word I'm looking for? Not a diagram.
Depiction.
But yeah, I guess. But it's a video.
Yeah.
Cartoonized and of all of that stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. Like, how did we get here towards the end? Like,
it's honestly, it's like 100 years of research and development. Yeah, it's
100 years, really?
It's been going on for a while.
Damn.
Yeah. There's that movie that came out a few years ago of one of the first transgender women in like modern history. I think it was in France. I didn't see a lot of it, but from what I saw, I was really sad because she got like obviously harassed in the streets and stuff, and it sucked.
Isn't it weird to think about like really how long these like concepts have been around? And,
yeah.
but people like act as if it's like brand new, and people are just like coming up with shit just to you know what I mean? Like
I totally agree.
It's not like any of this is like unheard of.
Yeah,
it's
just that
making shit up.
You got so many people who now have access to basically the world now that we have like the internet and stuff. Like now just everything's at your fingertips, and so many things
You're
that
just seeing it more. It's more publicized.
I mean, to be fair, transgenderism just frankly it really wasn't a part, and to this day, like outside of America, it really isn't that big of a thing. Like America's kind of like the hub for it. Of course, of like, you know, like other parts of Western world, like, you know, the UK and France, like it's a thing there, but really outside of America, like transgenderism, really it's not that like our discussions on like gender, like just really aren't a thing. People give like Japan a lot of shit, like when they release games like Pokemon, it's like choose your gender, boy or girl, or like Animal Crossing, and then America gets all upset, but then Japan's just like, what are you guys talking about? Like,
It is weird to think about though, because I feel like I follow like a couple of, I guess, history pages. Maybe that's what. There's this one on Twitter called Whores of Yore.
oh my god.
And so like it just like they'll come up with like a bunch of things from back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
School lunch.
Meatloaf.
No. Sloppy Joe.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
We love you if you're listening.
But yeah, it's just like the same thing with like homosexuality. People are like, where did that come from? And that page is just like, it's always been here.
Yeah. Weren't the Greeks and like the Romans like?
They would just be fucking.
Dude, they're just
everything that.
Dude, they're homies in the locker room.
Yo.
Like they were like, "Yo, what's good?" And then they just like give them a little reach around and, "Yo, nice game out there," and just
jam it in.
Yeah. Like today, we just give like a firm pat on the ass. Back
Right.
then, they squeezed it. Like they got a handful of that.
Yeah, they let it linger.
Yeah, and they were like,
And then
they
made
were
eye contact.
And remember, they were the most masculine of the masculine. Their biceps were bulging.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Look
at you,
inward,
muscle
dude.
Look inward. Grab your homie's ass once in a while. You know, they might blush a little bit.
Dude, genuinely, if like, I said to a coworker the other day because he was like lifting like a pallet of like drinks and stuff, and
And you said that's hot.
close. I was like, you're doing great over there, man. And he was like, oh, thanks, but it's so heavy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're all muscle. And he just went, thanks. And like,
You know, they need to hear it.
yeah.
You need to flirt with the homies like
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Genuinely, I will sit here and say this is a bigger topic, but you know, but I just want to say I really do think that's that shit men need to hear more. You know, like
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, I don't get the aversion to it, like being told that like like that's fucking gay. It's just like, well, if someone says I look good, if another dude says like, man, you're looking great today, I'd be like, thanks, bro.
Right.
Yeah, if some dude comes over, compliments my hair, I'd be like, fuck yeah, thanks, man.
I think we're slowly, getting over that.
Yeah, you know, it started off like being like, you know, acting gay to be funny, and then it was like, oh, I genuinely just like this dude. I think he looks great.
In high school, that really was the funniest shit that I had ever heard, though. I think that was like where my sense of humor started to peak.
Acting gay.
Just watching those two dudes interact with each other. Those two.
Oh yeah.
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 Let's not name names.
Mm-mm.
To me and my friend Susanna,
Mm-hmm.
they were the funniest people in the fucking world. Like, I had never heard two boys speak to each other like that before, and it was just so funny. And it was like totally fine. It was just jokes.
Yeah.
And it was just I don't know why. It just tickled.
Listen,
It tickled me.
nothing will ever beat looking at your homie and going, you got some barbecue sauce on your lips.
Let me get it for you.
That picture using that meme of those two black guys kissing,
Yeah.
that looks like such a passionate kiss.
It does, dude.
Good for them. Whatever they're doing, good for them.
I hope
Watch,
the
it's
events
a
that
porn.
proceeded were. Oh yeah.
You'll watch. It's gonna be a fucking porno
Oh,
that's from.
It's absolutely porn.
Damn.
But yeah, that was heated. I could sense it just from looking at the picture.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm excited for
They're
that.
interlocked. Yeah.
I'm ex-
That barbecue sauce was taken care of.
So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Yeah, my foot's still stuck in the toilet. The dog's having a seizure. I got half a pie left.
I only remembered the pie part. Well,
How did we get here? We're talking about gays and
there was a lot of weird
fucking
segues.
homosexuals.
This is just how our conversations usually go.
We're hilarious. We don't have to keep
Damn
telling
it.
you.
I moved the mic a little bit. Sorry.
The table just collapses.
Well, do we get into the origin story now?
Get into it now, yeah. Our heroic origin story.
So there I was.
No. Well, do you want to go all the way to the beginning?
Sure. So this man used to hate me.
Yeah. Let me be very clear. I want you to understand, listening at home right now. I used to be an idiot.
A giant douchebag.
Just the worst person ever.
Yeah. We have grown.
Yeah, I'm not proud. I look back with regret.
Mm-hmm, of course.
But I dated a friend of Haley's.
A lovely young lady.
Yes.
If I do say so myself.
Yes, I have nothing but respect for her now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mistreated her. Terrible. Yeah, I was very terrible to her in the end, and I deserved what came to me. And I didn't like Haley for reasons I genuinely could not tell you. I just thought the worst of her, and looking back now, I had zero evidence, zero ground to stand on.
Yeah.
And that's really all I want to say about that, because I'm just too embarrassed.
Well, okay, so here's how I heard that you didn't like, because I had no idea.
Oh, God.
And I don't know for how long these feelings had been bubbling.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know where this is going, so I'm like cringing over here.
No, I've said it to you. It's nothing new.
Okay.
I remember the two of us, not you and me and her.
Yeah.
Were in the like snack line in the lunchroom. Mm-hmm. And
this was like 10th grade, 9th, 10th grade, by the way.
I think it was 9th grade.
Oh my God, yeah, it probably was.
Like towards the end, because that's when me and her got like really close. Because it took us half the year to realize that we had like all the same classes.
Hey, wait a minute.
Neither of us are very bright. And we were in the snack line, and I think maybe you were in there, like you had walked with her in there before. Maybe you had to go to a different lunchroom. The other lunchroom, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just coming up with context.
No. Yeah, we didn't have the same lunchroom in 9th grade. I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, I think you had just dropped her off, and I think you maybe like gave me a look or something. And I'm literally making this up. I just am assuming this is how the rest of it unfolded. But I was like, the fuck is his problem? And
in your gangster jacket.
Yeah.
Fuck was that about?
What the get him out of here? And so I asked her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't like you." And I was like, "I don't even fucking know this kid, dude." I was like, "Who the fuck is he to not like me?" Mm-hmm. Barely even knew your name. And she was like, "Yeah, he thinks that you're a bad influence on me."
I don't even know where that came from.
I was like, "Me? What?"
Okay. Wait. Okay. Maybe where this is coming from, because again, I don't really want to defend my 14-year-old, 15-year-old self.
What had I done?
Well, remember, we were in chorus together in 8th grade.
Oh, right.
And
I was annoying.
Yeah, you were a little shit in 8th grade.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to say that justifies the way I felt, because...
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, even if I was an annoying little shit, how that turned into I think she's a bad influence. I don't know where that came from. But I was like, oh, alright, well, fuck him then. And in the following year, when you guys were no longer together, I was like, thank God I never have to hear about this bitch ever again. Little did I fucking know.
Little did you know.
So, yeah, we were in chorus.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell it? Do you want me to tell it?
You're better at telling stories, but I'll just say that was actually 10th grade was my first year in chorus.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't get to be in it freshman year for AP history, whatever. And so yeah, I thought we were just gonna go about our lives ignoring each other.
Yeah, same.
And you can pick it up from there.
Okay. Where to start with this? I guess for context, I stopped eating in the lunchroom after me and Haley's friend broke up. Just because I like to run away from my problems. Yeah. And so on certain days of the week I would eat in the library. And Haley was in the library.
It was my sanctuary. I had my spot. I sat in the same spot every time I was there.
Yep. So so keep a pin on that note.
Yeah.
So in chorus we had this concert called was it the Pops concert, or was it it was 10th grade, the breast cancer one, and then 11th grade was Pops
it was
concert?
the one that I was uninvited to. I actually was not in that.
What?
Yeah.
You weren't even at the concert?
Nope. She did not let me perform.
Why? Wait, can we talk about this?
I don't remember exactly why she uninvited me. I just remember I did not perform in that concert.
Oh my god.
I should have taken as a hint to maybe let's not
pursue jazz choir?
Yeah. She made me by the end of the year. I wasn't going to. And then she gave me the CD with, it had my name on it, and she was like, "You're trying out for jazz." And I was like, but I just...
I don't like you.
I didn't. I was like, I thought we didn't like each other. You didn't even let me sing at our very first concert. I'm brand new to this. I did not sing in that concert.
Oh my god. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I'll be honest with you, I forgot about it until right now.
Jeez.
I didn't even.
Well, this is real good shit coming out. So we performed that concert, and I always remembered having fun at the concerts, personally. I never got a solo, but our chorus teacher, she liked my speaking voice, and I'm hoping you all do too. Thank you.
Oh, shut up. I went to the following concert.
The Christmas concert?
Was it the Christmas one? I don't know. I had a solo in one of them. The next concert we did, I had a solo in.
It must have been the Christmas one, because the one was in October.
Well, there you go.
All right, cool. We figured that out.
The weird whiplash of emotions that she felt, like her feelings towards me.
Oh, yeah. Whiplash emotions. Get ready. So, after that concert, come the next week, we go to chorus, and our teacher brings out a letter that someone wrote, and I don't think it was ever confirmed who wrote it. But the rumor is it was a relative of a chorus member, which personally to me doesn't make sense, because I feel like they were also
was
in the group that this relative was complaining about. But the writer of said letter aired her grievances to our teacher about having favorites in the chorus.
Ooh. Did she have her favorites? And it was not a secret.
It was not subtle. It was
not even a little bit.
Absolutely blatant. These are the people that got all the solos. They got the leads and the musicals.
All the attention, all the praise, all of it.
Yeah, and we're not saying that they were bad singers.
Well, you're not saying.
Well, one of them, that's a weird waveform. Eek.
Was that your cough?
I guess so. Louise.
Don't do that again.
We know one of them went on to perform on Broadway.
Is that so?
Yeah. Well, I can bleep his name out. It was.
Well, yeah. I know that one was fine. I had issues with other people.
No, fair.
Well, I mean, okay, no, I had issues with him too. Well, that was one-sided. I didn't have issues I just had issues with him because he had issues with me.
Yes.
As mostly everyone in that group did.
Yeah, which, looking back on, is very weird.
It was undeserved.
Yes.
If I do say so myself.
And let's say, I don't want it to sound like we're calling these guys, like, bad people.
It wasn't their fault.
Yeah. I mean,
it was the teacher's fault, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, so the one guy, he had his moments when he was a dick.
Of course,
but we all do.
Well, when you get hyped up constantly by your favorite teacher, and you're getting all this praise, you're gonna get a little bit of an ego boost once in a while and get carried away with it. So.
Absolutely. But there were definitely times where he was super nice to me, and I was very surprised.
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
But I can only remember there was one time, I will say, it was during one of the talent shows where he was off stage and I was on with the person that I was performing with. And I guess I wasn't centered in the spotlight, and he gestured for me to like move a little bit a certain way so that the spotlight was on me, and I was like, that was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I see him in the store every now and then, and I always
really?
yeah.
I didn't know he was still around here.
I don't know.
We're getting off topic.
Okay. All I want to say is now he's very nice. I say hi to him, and
That's
cool.
good to hear.
The point is that our teacher played favorites. She definitely did.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I liken this next scene to 1984.
Okay. The book?
The book, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think they made a movie off. They totally made a movie off of it. I'm a fucking idiot. Don't listen to me. But 1984, there is a scene in the beginning. If you don't know 1984, it's a dystopian future. Great book. There is a scene where they put the face of a man who was like a leader of like an opposition party or something. They put him up. They project his face onto a wall. And everyone in this workplace, it was a normal workplace, and it was like going on a lunch break. Everyone would had to sit in this room and just shout profanities at this picture. It was just like a thing everyone was ordered to do, like shout at this idol of this man that we all hate, and it was very dystopian, and when I think back to the scene in chorus, our chorus teacher, she was holding up this letter and like being like, I don't play favorites.
She was horribly offended.
Yeah. She was like, how dare, and she was holding up, and the people in the chorus were shouting, and they were like, yeah, fuck that person. How dare they call you out? How dare they say that you play favorites? And the people.
And she said, "Thank you, favorite."
Yes, the people being the loudest in this crowd were the favorites. I remember because I sat next to one of them, and she was very angry for our chorus teacher's sake. I remember sitting there steaming. Yeah.
Well, all of us were like, we all knew.
Yeah.
This isn't news to us.
I don't know how it was in your section, but I remember where I was, everyone around me, it seemed like agreed. And I felt like I was the only one there going like, we all know she plays favorites. Right. So
I see from my perspective of when that was happening with my small friend group that was in our section, I was like, why is she talking about this? Like, we can all point out the favorites, and the favorites know who they are.
Yeah.
It's not... it didn't need to be this long, drawn-out thing about, disputing the fact that she had favorites.
Yeah.
And that, she treated us all equally and whatever, which is a fat-ass lie.
Big lie.
Yeah. Like I said, she uninvited me from my very first chorus performance.
Yeah.
So, and it was so drawn out. It felt like it went on forever. And it really didn't need to. But she was just so... We had that talk more than once, too, right? She, brought it up again at another point.
I can't remember.
It was from when a favorite got a solo that she said everyone was going to have a chance to try out for.
Oh.
And she was basically not this shit again. Yeah, I
totally forgot about that.
She made everyone in that section try out all at the same time.
Every other section felt so awkward.
And then, after the last person in the section tried out, she's like, I'm still giving the solo to the person I picked. So it was just this, that's just an example of how shitty this woman was.
I totally forgot about that moment. Dude, at least in the bass and the tenor section, we felt so awkward watching everyone do that.
Because what kind of asshole, okay, I'll have you all try out then, and then maybe I'll change my mind. I'm not gonna change my mind.
You dare question my genius?
Exactly. No, she really thought she was some hot shit, dude.
Yeah. She retired the year we graduated.
She couldn't even sing. She couldn't. She's out here telling us that we sound like shit. Every time she sang someone's part for them, it was awful. She can't sing. Bitch.
God damn.
Am I wrong?
I never said you were. I never thought about it.
God, that woman sounded like a dying goat.
Anyway, she
had favorites.
We're not fans.
We were not favorites.
We were not favorites. That's for damn sure.
And
one of us got into jazz choir. The other one didn't.
She forced me.
Yeah.
And then
I asked her specifically for an audition.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in it. I wasn't going to audition. She kind of forced me to audition. And then once she did let me in, the people who were already in jazz choir didn't like that I got in over their friend who they wanted to get in. And I was like, I have no control over that. Why do you hate me? That was her decision. That was the one time she, like, ever defended me, is because they were, like, talking shit right in front of me. And she was like, I don't want to hear you say that shit. I picked who I picked. Get over it. And I was like, what?
Wow, that's a weird feeling.
Yeah, I was like, what are you guys talking about? Were they saying shit about me?
I honestly, I just could not fucking...
So, anyway, this letter comes out.
Yeah.
After she spews her shit, I am in the library later that day, you know.
It was the very next period. Lunch was the very next period.
Yeah, minding my business.
And here comes this lanky
and
motherfucker.
This asshole, who I only knew as the asshole my best friend just dumped, comes up to me.
It was a year had passed since the breakup at this point.
Yeah, but we had no interaction.
Yeah, absolutely no interaction.
And I was like, who does this kid think he is? Like, we're not friends.
Yeah. I walked up to her and I was like, how about that bullshit in the chorus room just now?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And you kind of just like, you're like, can I sit? And I was like, I guess. I was like in the middle of like writing some shit down.
Yeah.
I was like in the middle of working.
You were probably in the middle of doing like actual like schoolwork, right. And I just wanted to come down and like rant to you.
I remember immediately telling my friend, I was like, I don't know what this shit was about, but I hope it never happens again.
And here we are.
And
7
years later,
recording a podcast.
Oh my god. And the rest is history.
Ba-da-da.
Yeah, but all throughout sophomore year, I was like, shit, I guess I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You would not go away.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're like, I picked this person, I'm sticking with it.
Listen, when someone chooses you, Haley, they're not giving up.
I guess.
Whether it be me or our chorus teacher.
It was just funny because it was like, a lot of people hated me, and then you, for some reason, are like, she seems nice. I'm gonna befriend her. I
think there was a lot of like internal shit of me being like, I had no reason to dislike this chick, and then like, I don't know. I
may have been annoying in high school, but like everyone was annoying in high school.
Oh,
I did not deserve everyone fucking hating me.
No.
So many people, dude.
You have a case of resting bitch face.
Okay, but I'm not the only person.
Fair.
Same could be said for some of the people that hated me.
Fair.
So, I'll defend my 15, 16, 17-year-old self.
I won't. Myself,
right?
Not at you. Yeah. I'll defend. I'll defend 17-year-old Dill. I feel like
growth period.
Yeah, senior year was fun because you know who introduced to us in our senior year?
What?
A short little man named Jaga.
Jaga, Niaga, whatever the fuck.
Jack Gold, or Bud Jack Gold. Blackwater.
Blackwater Productions, right? Production?
Yeah, I think Blackwater
so.
XL.
Yeah,
I
can't tell anymore.
Niaga should let me do the like intro to all his stuff because I'll just be like, "Welcome to Blackwater Productions."
Oh, that'll be his like producer tag.
Yeah, yeah. In the middle of the song, it'd be like, "Blackwater," and be like, everyone in the studio was like, "Yo,
that should be hitting."
Yeah, he said the word.
He said it. There it is.
Like Niaga's in the studio with all his buds, and like that plays, and they'll go, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah," like patting him on the back.
Oh no, let's not.
Yeah.
I do miss him.
Yeah, God bless. We didn't even get into any of the topics we had planned.
No. Hey, we're kind of good at this.
Hell yeah. We're gonna listen back. It's all gonna sound like shit.
Oh,
There's gonna be background noise.
R.I.P. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we really apologize.
We're just in my apartment.
Yeah, with a snowball microphone and a few pieces of acoustic foam. But
we're trying.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Thanks for joining, guys. If there's anyone. Just name all of our friends. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks for listening. Will, specifically, if you made it to this part, love you, baby.
What should our sign-off be? We didn't think about this. We thought about the intro sound, now we gotta come up with something.
Yeah.
Should we just... Did you drink all of yours?
I did.
So did I. Should we just make an empty can noise?
Little clinky sound?
Wait, clink and then slam?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll work on it.
We're terrible at this.
We're gonna work on it. It's fine. Okay. We'll come up with something.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the stop button.
Okay.
Alright.
Peace out, y'all.